Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today for day 3 in the challenge that Nikki Parr and myself have for our art group on Facebook, International Crafters, is the floating teacup. We are doing a ArTea art challenge for the first 7 days of March here, and just for fun, so you guys, can check it out on International Crafters. And yeah, we also have International Crafter YouTube channel that we do streams together on. So anyway, here I'm making my pattern. I'm just working on my floating teacup. I make a pattern for the front of my teacup because I want to make a little fairy teacup, as you can see from the pictures, and I just wanted to make a little bit of a pattern. I made this little circle small, but when I drew it on the cardboard I just made it a little bit bigger, and playing with the idea of doing a door in here. So I was trying to do something a little different. I'm not a fan of overly flowers and flowery whatever crafts, so I didn't want to do the same kind of floating teacup that I have seen in the past. So I was trying to think outside the box. I was trying to think of something a little bit different. I'm sure this has been done before, but I was going for something a little bit unexpected maybe. Here I'm making my little window pane, and I'm just using my hot glue gun today. I use a little bit of paint from DecoArts and just my PVA glue and that kind of stuff for today's craft. Now here comes out the popsicle sticks. Actually, these are stir sticks for coffee, and they're so easy to cut and shape that I have no problems using my craft scissors on this. And I just wanted to make my door a wooden door. I did peel the front of the cardboard to make it look the way it looks, corrugated, and I wanted a feel of I don't know, like just that corrugated feel. I seen some kind of building siding or rooftop with that kind of pattern on it before, and I thought it would be a really nice pattern for the front of the teacup. So I'm just shaping that up. I do the door, I do my window, and I just get that on there. It was so easy to cut as I'm going along like this, splitting it even in half to make my little window pane. It was just super easy craft stick to play with, and I picked them up at the dollar store. I kind of quickly tack this in just a little bit to see what it looks like. I didn't want to put too much glue, and then decided I wanted to paint the inside, so I did that. I used my DecoArts paints. I didn't seal it with anything because I have my front of the house on there. I didn't think anybody or anything's going to get in there and scratch off my paint. So I just made my wood boards, and I'm trying to paint, and I tip it up every once in a while here for you guys to see. So this is my floorboards. I do the, I don't know if it's a Scott wing, something like that, of wood along the side, all around the teacup. Also, I'm making a fireplace. I can't remember if that's Scott wing, something. Anyway, I'm sure somebody will tell me. And then I just do a gray and white, a darker gray and white for my fireplace. I don't need to do like the greatest detail, but I want it to be able to see through the door and do a little peek and see that there's a fireplace, a little fire burning, and some furniture, and I even paint on a little area rug, and I thought it was so cute, and I just enjoyed doing that. So that is that. I decided to do teal walls just to make it pop because I didn't want it too dark in there, and I decided that I knew I kind of wanted the front of my house a yellow, so I decided that I didn't want too much of that color, so I decided to put the teal, and I love it how it turned out. And here I'm just mixing a few colors just to throw in some chairs on either side. Not that they're going to be really overly seen, it's the fireplace and the floor that's going to be seen the most, but when you kind of, I have pictures at the end, look through in there, you can actually see that there's some armchairs on either side of the cup. Now I am just gluing that in, a lot more secure than the first time, and getting a thick bead of glue. And there is my front. I'm so excited. It worked perfectly. I love the way it looks. And then after, if there's any glue sticking out, I just take my X-Acto knife and just cut it and then peel it right off. Here I am putting a layer of brown because I don't want it too bright of a red. I kind of want it to look like an old barn red paint, and I just wanted the brown as a background on there. So I did do my first paint layer with brown, and then I went in with a cadmium red, I believe. Yes, I did, to get a nice bright red here and there, and I even go over it a little bit after too to brighten it up a few spots. I add a touch of black around the edges and in the crevices just to age it up a bit. I absolutely love this project. I love the colors I chose, the yellow for the front, the teal for the inside. Everything just is working out so cute. After this, I just have to glue my little teacup onto my fork. So here I make my little floor paneling coming right up to the lip of the door, the lip of the cup. I place that on my fork and I'll let that cool for a few minutes there till the glue is hardened. So as you can see, if you guessed, I am making a fireplace, or actually a chimney for my fireplace, because what is a fireplace without chimney? The smoke needs to get out. So here I'm making myself a quick little wonky type of chimney. What is next? After I'm done with the chimney, I start on my stairs, I believe. And it's all just cardboard, and I'm just enjoying myself. Nothing has to be cut perfectly. It's just kind of what looks good. On Fairyland, everything is imperfect, which makes it just perfect, I think. So here I'm cutting a piece of cardboard. End up choosing this strip here and just cutting a little straighter. But then I add my stairs. Now I'm just eyeballing it, cutting it to make it look like, oh, what a fairy would step, how they would step, and then I'm just gluing it to my fork. I paint this. Of course, I do the base color again like I did the door, and then I do the nice red color, and that's how I paint it. I also paint my fork so then it matches and it looks more like a floating teacup. Here I am painting my chimney the dark gray, and then I kind of do a faux stippling of stones. I'm not being too careful with it. I just want it to look like it's not the main attraction. The main attraction is the front of the teacup. I just want it to look like stones in there that are built. It is built out of. So I add a little bit of whatever's left over for color on the paint tray thing there I have. So I do a little white, and then I do a little, even to grab a little teal, grab a little yellow in there, a little brown. Try to make grayish with a touch of all those colors. Rocks, stones. And this is what I have so far. So I grabbed this washi tape that I don't like because every time I try to peel it off, it doesn't stick because it's like paper and it sticks to itself. So I made a tire out of it. So I painted the little ring of washi tape and the ring that was left on to make a faux tire because I wanted a tire swing. I've always wanted a tire swing on, I don't know, even like if I had a tree, I'd have a tire swing just for the grandkids. They're just so cute. So I grabbed some twine, wrap it around, and there goes a perfect use for my handle is the tire string. Tire string. And then that is perfect for my little fairy to enjoy. So here I'm putting some PVA glue down, and I saved my tea leaves in the past there for my first day when I opened up my tea bags to make my teacup. And this is now going to be my ground. I don't have a ton of room, so I didn't want to make too high of ground, if that makes any sense. My little tire swing needs to swing, and it's getting a little short of rope there, so I need to do that. Here I add a little water, and the reason I add water is because it helps hold down the tea, and then I can spray some sealer on there and it glues it down for me. So the water is acting as, I don't know, it's watering it down to the glue, and also I just add a little bit of sealer on top, and it seems to work. The tea is all nice and hard on there. It looks great, looks fluffy, looks like a little damp like that, how it is now all the time, but it is on there. It's stuck. Then I start putting a few little pieces of greenery, because you know, when you have a little yard, you have a little bush or something, and then some rocks that I found at a secondhand store. I just decided to put a little yard fun there. What is a fairy without a little bit of something in their front yard? So I just put a few little pieces like that. I found these little container here that I have of stones, but I think they're like glass, recycled glass. They're decorative accents at the secondhand store, and they do look like they're tumbled glass or something like that. They are not natural, I don't think, but they are pretty neat. So I just made that as part of my visual on my garden, and that is that. I just love the pieces, were unique. They're obviously not natural, but the way they were tumbled or something, they make them look more natural, and I just love it. I think it looks really cute, and you'll see I have quite a few pictures at the end, so I hope you guys enjoy seeing that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys check out Nikki's make on this floating teacup as well. Here I'm just doing my slow real-time show of it, and check out International Crafters on our Facebook group that Nikki Parr and myself have. If you guys are not part of that group, you guys can join. We just gotta ask you to answer the questions that we have, so we know you're a person and not a robot, and then we'll just let you into the group. Yeah, and I hope you guys are following along and giving it a try. We'd love to see pictures posted or videos. Just mark it down. Tag us in it or something, and put ArTea challenge. Thanks, friends, for watching. I got Nikki's links below. If you guys go down there and check her out, because she'll have something very interesting. Bye, everyone.